Cyberpunk Edgerunners. One of, if not the most peak anime to ever exist. Like, heck, if I had to rate all the animes that I watch, Edgerunners would be top 5 easily just because of how peak it is, even though it's like 10 episodes. And if you did not watch Edgerunners, what are you doing with your life? Go watch it. Now, if you still refuse to watch it because you're too lazy, let me just explain it to you very briefly. So, Edgerunners follows the life of a young kid whose name is David Martinez. Now, because he's the main character, he of course has to lose, something to give him the motivation. So he loses his mom, and instead of people coming to actually help their mom, they actually came to the site, but she didn't have insurance because she broke, and they'd be like, "Oh wait, you don't have money? Oh fuck it, go die." So now David's like, fuck the government, and he kind of becomes OP. But you see, here's the problem. As we know, directors love messing with our brain. So David became a bit too OP, and like that, his mental health could not handle it. Bro went insane and eventually committed suicide with Adam Sandler. There was my very brief and very, very good. To be honest, if you ask anyone to explain Edgerunners, I would explain it the best. Like the explanation I just gave you, you can watch all 10 episodes and I would have covered all the details. Even though I mentioned none of the other characters, none of the character development, nothing else, believe me, this is still the best explanation you can ever get. Anyways, on a real note, Edgerunners is peak because even though it's so short, it can invoke so many emotions out of you at the same time. You feel loss, sorrow towards the end. In fact, most people actually cry because it really is emotional. And I binge watched the series when it was like 12 a.m. for me. It's gonna be like 12 a.m. right now, but it's okay. I'll most likely edit this like in the morning, but whatever. So, it can invoke a lot of emotion out of you, also joy, sorrow, happiness, and you feel connected to the series. Plus, it is inspired off of Cyberpunk 2077, which is a good game in itself. Now, because the anime is such peak, it was released in 2022, what is another good way that the company can make money? I want you to take a good guess. Yeah, it's collabing with a very popular game. So Cyberpunk Edgerunners collab with Wuthering Waves, a really good gacha game, even though it became Gunner. I'm gonna ignore that fact. It collabed with Wuthering Waves, resulting in one of the best collabs in anime history. I mean, the story that Wuthering Waves gave was sort of like a continuation to Edgerunners. I didn't play the game because, oh my god, like I was gonna install it to play it. I sat upright because this is serious stuff, boys. I got the installer and then I saw the game is fucking 102 gigabytes. Man, I'm not gonna get 102 gigabytes installed on my computer just so that I can play some Edgerunners. Come on, bro. Come on. Anyways, so I saw it online. It's really is peak. The story is peak. The gameplay is peak. Everything about it is peak. There's more Adam Sandler content. We smash Adam Sandler, which I'm up for like all the way, anytime. Anyways, but also aside from that, the story in the I keep on mentioning again, the story in the normal anime and in the collab was absolutely gorgeous. In fact, most people call it an OVA or an episode 11. And to be honest, I also do think that the ending was canon. I think it was confirmed one time or the other time it was canon, but nonetheless, it was such an amazing collab. And to be honest, I was really hyped. I was really happy. I was hyped when it was gonna come out. I mean, I was insanely happy. And when I heard there was gonna be a season 2, of course, I was like, oh. So when the trailer of season 2 came out, I'm like a late fan for Edgerunners. It came out in 2022. I watched it like years later. Anyways, so everyone wanted this continuation with the main cast, with the main 7 characters, or maybe just the ones that are alive right now, with the main people who I would say was Rebecca, Falco, Lucy, and David. Maybe only these 4. Even if they were in one team and that was season 2, we wouldn't be that mad because, well, although we would want, 7, we at least got 4 out of the 7, which got some good development. Well, Netflix be Netflix, so like we're like fuck that. So you know what we're getting in season 2? A whole new cast and a whole new timeline. This same setting. And a couple years after the main event. Which is really sad for me. I mean, you know what most people wanted? Like David to become like Adam Smasher. And this is what I wanted as well. Araska uses David and makes another smash out of him, and then Lucy goes on the chase to bring David back, and then it's just this really cool fight between Lucy, Rebecca Falco, and David Smasher, and maybe Adam Smasher as well. And Lucy brings David back, and now David's also back, and now it's all of them against the Adam Smasher, and it will be such a cool fight, and it would be an actual happy ending. But as the anime and the game stated, there are no happy endings in Night City. So David gets a shot through his face, dies, and we're gonna get a completely new cast, which it bums me out. I mean, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyways, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It will be 10 episodes. It's absolute peak. There are some NSFW scenes, and they are pretty bad. But it's okay. Anyways, I hope you have a good day, a good life, and I'll be watching you if you don't watch it.